Welcome back to another mini episode of Start Your Day with an Amazing Person. And today on this episode, the amazing guest that I have here is Vera. Vera is a therapist and also a coach for other therapists who are looking to start their business. Hi Vera, thank you for playing with us and sharing your routine with us today.
Thanks for having me today, Betty.
Awesome. So without further ado, let's dive right in.
Yeah.
What's a typical work week look like for you? I'm very excited for this question because you share on the interview that you do multiple different things. I'm very excited how you dissect how you divide up your time.
How to find my... So usually I have Friday and Sunday off. And
Okay.
Monday I do admin. Like I don't see clients. Like sometimes I do, depends whether if client wants to see me, then usually Monday is more like administrative day. I see clients on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and half day on Saturday.
Okay.
So that's
Very
how
structured.
it's very, yeah, like because I'm not gonna lie, when I first started my practice, like my days were like really long from like I would start working at 9 and I don't finish until 7 in the evening
Wow.
or like 8 in the evening. So but I have like a huge age gap where I would just become very exhausted. Even I take
Mm-hmm.
naps and like I take breaks in between, but like because I have so many clients all over the place. So
Mm-hmm.
so now like now I'm my scheduled or the way of how I see my client is a little bit more structured so that I'm allowed to control my schedule of like when
Mm-hmm.
I want to see clients or when can I fit the client in.
Amazing. I think
Yeah,
that's how you sustain the business and the practice as well. It has to be sustainable for your energy.
for sure. Because I also have like a couple client out in BC, so like I have to make sure that
Different time zone.
the different time zone like my time can like can still support them. So
Mm-hmm.
like I always have to working like making sure that like can you go for this time? Yes, okay. I'm also able to like see you this time. Because I also have a lot
Mm-hmm.
of client that works during the weekday and they want to see me in the evening. So sometimes my evenings get really booked up really quickly
Mm-hmm.
as well. Yeah.
And I'm imagining that you are someone who's pretty careful with your capacity. If your high low is full, you will say no to
Yes, like
new appointments.
in the
Mm-hmm.
past, where I was getting a lot of like consultation and I had to tell them like I'm full. Right
Mm.
now, like I'm able to refer you or you can wait, but like I do have like, like a month or a couple weeks of waiting list. I sometimes just don't
Waitlist.
have any, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
don't have anything opened unless
Right.
someone canceled, right? So
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you like to start your workday?
I usually like to turn on my laptop and then look at my schedule, what my work days look like. That's very
Mm.
important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes I already like if I know that like I don't have any clients like first thing in the morning or like not until in the afternoon, then I can slot things in like going for a walk with my friend, going for a workout,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
or doing out of my like doing other trainings so that I
Mm-hmm.
can like sort of slot people like so I can slot whatever I want to slot in. So I need to like I'm very control my own schedule.
Like you need to have a clarity of your day so
Exactly.
that because I
Exactly.
imagine you go from appointment to appointment sometimes.
I
And
do. I
I feel
do.
you. Yeah.
I do. And sometimes I just need to have like a couple like sometimes I need like an hour break in between
Yes.
or like even
Mm-hmm.
like I have a little gaps like a 15-10 minute. It's not enough because then like depends on the client issue. Like sometimes it can be quite overwhelming. For me, then I'm like really drained. Then I'm like, oh no. I'm like, yeah.
I always have this question for therapists because I find that for coaching, I cannot do back to back. I need a minimum of 30 minutes.
It depends. Sometimes I can do like two client back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Max I'll do is three. Three is a little bit three is pushing. But I also find
Mm.
that like if I know that the client quite their issue is quite heavy, then I
Mm-hmm.
won't book like two clients who are really heavy, like their issue quite heavy back
Mm.
to back. Because then it will just that will just drain me out. And I'm like, I don't have any more like to give out anymore.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have more energy to
Yeah.
give for your client. Yeah,
hmm
show up fresh next appointment. Okay. How do you like to end your workday then?
Um, Turn off my computer. I have to make sure that I do all my notes. Like I think that's just I'm very disciplined. I need to finish up all my clients if I can.
Mm-hmm.
If not, then I'll do it first thing in the morning, like the next morning. I'll finish up the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Or and then like when after that I just shut down my laptop. I'm like I can't
Like
do
you
this.
literally shut down
I
because
had to
a lot of
shut
people don't
yeah.
shut down their computer anymore.
No, I
Yeah.
shut down. Like at the end of the day, like I shut down my laptop.
Mm.
And then either like I'll have like either I'll eat or like I'll spend time with Sparky, my bunny, because you know you've seen
Oh. Mm.
my Instagram, like on my story, like I post a lot of him, like I post him a lot on my story,
Yeah.
or I'll just go watch my reality TV shows, like
Mm.
yeah,
Something to declutter your mind
yeah,
and literally
decompress, like
create a
yeah,
separation.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I need to decompress. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
What's your favorite way to get in the zone?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that game? Like, what do you mean?
Like I mean by I guess like yeah, let me context like sometimes we are not showing up to our work desk 100%. We all have those times, and like we need a little bit of like something to help us to feel like okay now I'm really focused.
So, for example, if I know that I have like a long work day, and
Mm-hmm.
like I won't finish until eight, like 8 in the evening or 8:30 in the evening, then I usually need to have like a little pick me up in the morning, meaning I need like caffeine, just so that I can last through the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are exceptional though, right? Like
they are
because
exceptional. They are
yeah, I
exceptional,
hope
but
yeah.
yeah. But I also know
Mm,
that like I got to show up for my client. I can't make it about me right now. I got to show up for my client because obviously they're paying for my time and
mm-hmm.
for my expertise to be available for
Mm-hmm.
them. You know, like it's not about like I gotta like sometimes I gotta switch, and it's not about me at the moment. Like I gotta push. Like there are many times
Right.
there are many times I don't even want to get out of bed. I just want to stay in bed. But I'm like no, but I have like all these clients lined up to
Mm-hmm.
see me, or all these like meetings that I have to go through. Then I have to really like push myself to get out of
Self-regulate
bed.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I also know like like being an entrepreneur, like you don't work, you don't get paid, right? It's not like
Mm-hmm.
you not like you have paid sick days when you're working for an organization. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
have that cushion anymore, right? So that's also quite hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What's one item that you always have on your work desk?
Um, my water, it's very important,
Mm,
and my lip balm.
mm. Two
I
very important things to show up on the camera to work
Yes,
remotely.
yes, because I need to make sure that I have my lip balm, my lips is hydrated. I also need to make sure like I'm have my water
Yeah.
all the time because like obviously like when I talk a lot, like my throat gets really dry and I hate that when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you for going so detailed and sharing your routine with us. Like I selfishly really always wanted to know what Vera's week looked like. So thank you so much for sharing with us, Vera.
Yeah, thanks for having me today.